Detective Clara Hayes stood beneath the awning of a corner cafe, her coat pulled tight against the cold. Despite the weather, her gaze was fixed on the crime scene across the street, where yellow tape fluttered like a warning flag.
"Another one,"
she muttered, frustration lacing her voice. Detective Clara knelt beside the body, noting the familiar symbol carved into the victim's chest, a pentagram, precise and chilling.
"He's mocking us,"
she said, glancing at her partner, a rookie named Officer Blake. "Why a pentagram?" he asked, his voice tinged with unease.
"It's a signature,"
Clara replied, her eyes hard.
"A message from someone who believes he's untouchable."
Detective Clara traced the path with her finger, her mind racing with connections.
"He's following the lunar cycle,"
she realized, her voice barely above a whisper. Captain Rodriguez, her superior, joined her.
"Any leads on who he might be?"
he asked.
"Just a hunch,
Clara said, her eyes narrowing.
but I think it's someone who knows the city inside out."
Detective Clara moved stealthily, her senses heightened. She knew she was close. The rustle of leaves drew her attention, and there, standing under the moon's pale light, was Lucian, his eyes gleaming with a malevolent fire.
"You finally found me, Detective,"
he taunted, his voice smooth and mocking. Clara lunged, her determination a palpable force.
"It's over, Lucian,"
she declared, her voice steady despite the chaos.
"You can't stop me."
Lucian hissed, his lips curling into a sinister smile. But Clara was relentless, her resolve unbreakable. Detective Clara Hayes stood over Lucian, victorious yet contemplative.
"Justice is never easy,"
she said softly.
"but it's worth fighting for."
As the sun rose, casting golden light over the city, Clara knew this was just one battle in an ongoing war against the darkness lurking within the city's heart.
Lucas sat on the steps of his porch, his eyes fixed on the dark line where the forest met the sky. The weight of recent events pressed on him, tinged with a persistent sense of dread. Lucas. "Clara, where are you?" he whispered to the night, clenching his flashlight tightly. Lucas took a deep breath, steeling himself for what lay ahead. Each step crunched underfoot, echoing in the eerie silence. He paused intermittently to jot down his observations in a worn journal, documenting the strange sights and sounds that surrounded him.
"The air feels different here,"
he noted, a shiver tracing his spine. Lucas approached cautiously, the hair on his arms standing on end. The altar was alive with movement, tendrils of shadow weaving through the air. He sensed a presence, ancient and malevolent, watching him from beyond the veil of reality.
"I know you're here,"
he called out, his voice steady despite the fear gnawing at him. The creature's presence was overwhelming, a tangible force that pressed against Lucas's mind. Its voice resonated, not in sound but as a thought.
"You seek the truth, young one, but the truth is not without cost."
The Watcher's words reverberated through his very being, offering a glimpse into the abyss. "Lucas, no," he declared, determination flaring in his chest.
"I won't give in to your darkness. I'll find Clara without your help."
His voice rang out defiantly, echoing among the trees. Lucas fought against the pull, his heart pounding with the realization of his fate. Yet, even as the shadows claimed him, he held on to hope.
"I'll always be here, Clara,"
he murmured, his voice fading into the night.